Hello, my name is Carol Wilson. Today is February 10th of 2009, and I am interviewing Krishna Oedjaghir, a sociology major at Ohio Northern University.
So where were you born?
Well, I am born in Curaçao. That is an island in the Caribbean, which is very close to Aruba. And most people in America are very, they know something about Aruba, so we can relate where Curaçao is then.
Okay.
So it's a very nice island. Caribbean.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
What language do you speak on the island?
Well, our island language is Papiamento, which we speak on Aruba, Bonaire, and Curaçao. It's for those who don't know it, it kind of sounds like Portuguese. It's a mixture of different kind of languages, and we usually call that more of a dialect. And besides that, we speak Dutch, since we are Dutch islands, and we are a part of Holland. And those are the two main languages that we speak in the Caribbean. And besides that, for those who graduate high school, they speak 4 languages, because that's the requirement when we graduate. So me, myself, I can speak 4 languages, and I understand 6. And most of those in Curaçao can speak 4 languages.
Which languages do you speak and understand?
I speak Papiamento, Dutch, English, Spanish, and I understand German and Hindi.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's impressive. What is school like in Curaçao?
What is school like? I would say it's amazing. My best years I had in high school, and educationally wise, if you compare Curaçao with the United States, we have the Dutch, or like almost the European system, which means that you have certain kinds of high schools. You don't have only one high school level, so you can choose which one you want to finish to enter the university, because that depends on what you want to study later. And we focus on different kind of things too, in compared to United States. For example, we focus a lot on geography. It's a very tough subject in school. And languages, we do a lot on languages. And what we do have in common is that both the education system of the United States and Curaçao do a lot with, teamwork. Working together in groups and getting to know each other, and I think we have that in common.
What are the different levels of high school?
You have, for example, when we finish our first level of high school, we are the same as how you finish high school in the United States. But then we also have a level that is higher, that is called the gymnasium, and that is required in especially Holland or Germany to enter university, to study like the bigger things, like let's say business or medical university and that kind of stuff. You cannot enter the university without having the gymnasium level. Okay. So it is tougher. It's a tough level, but it's okay. I mean, like.
Do you go to school for longer then?
Yeah. You go to school for 2 years longer.
Okay. What kind of things did you like to do with your friends in Curaçao?
Well, since Curaçao is an island and we have a lot of beaches, we love to hang out at the beaches. We have beach parties at night too. We just make a campfire, we tell stories, somebody has a guitar, plays music. Or we have get-togethers. We gather at houses and we interact with each other. Or go to the movies, go downtown, walk with your girlfriends, and that kind of things. Like, we have a very, really tranquil, relaxed life pace in Curaçao. And that's basically how our lifestyle is too.
Did you ever travel to the islands around?
Oh yes,
Curaçao?
I traveled a lot. I traveled to the closest islands, let me say. For example, Aruba, Bonaire, Dominican Republic, I went to Cuba and a couple of more other islands. And since we are close to South America, we also travel to South America. For example, Venezuela, which we are 30 minutes away from the closest point. So it's we're pretty central as an island. Our Curaçao is known for one of the most central islands. A known harbor for shipments to go through the island. So it has quite a history.
Would you say that it's pretty common for people to travel to the other islands?
Yeah, especially I work on the airport when I go back home. So I'm very much in the aviation business, and we notice when people come to our island, we usually ask them, especially when they have fuel stops, we ask them, why do you choose Curaçao to, stop and then go to another island? And they say it's because it's a central place, and there are other factors too, but that is one of the points that they mention, that it's a central place to stop and then go to another place.
Okay. Do you have any special family or cultural traditions?
Well, not really. It is, well, cultural traditions, we have a lot. But, for example, we have Flag Day. It's the day that we honor our flag, and everybody comes together, and we have ceremonies in different places and fests. We also have Carnival. Have you ever heard about Carnival? It's like a Brazilian carnival where people dress up in different costumes, and there's this really long parade, and this is usually in February before the fest of the Christians, before the how do you call that? The period where they start, it's a religion thing.
Okay.
But Carnival it's like everybody parties, has fun. The most of our cultural activities includes parties and fun. It's because people like to live their life there. So it's quite interesting.
Is there a place where most people meet or gather, special location?
Yeah, we have a place in Curaçao. It's downtown. Well, our downtown exists from two parts. It's the Punda part, which is the downside of the island, and Outra Banda, which is the upper side of the island. And both places have like a spot. It's not a park, it's more like a central place, and we do there a lot of activities, especially with Flag Day, and then the governor comes there and everybody gathers and they do speeches and dances and all sorts of things, talent shows. It's great. It's called Brion Playing. It's very known for activities.
What kind of dances do you do?
Well, me? Or in the island?
On the island, you?
Okay, well, on the island we have this cultural dance, which is a very beautiful dance. It includes waltz, and the ladies have big dresses and they make nice movements with those. And since we are a multicultural island, we have a lot of influences of music from different places, especially Latin music. So basically everybody in Curaçao, almost everybody, knows how to dance to Latin music, which includes salsa, merengue, bachata, and the cumbia, that kind of thing. So that's what we dance when we go clubbing, for example. And that's what I can dance too. And since I went deeper in dancing, since that is a big part of my life, I also went in other types of things like the tango and ballet and a little bit of street dancing. So I kind of have a background in a lot of dancing types.